Good day, traders. Welcome back to the Forex Board Trading Academy. Today is Victor with you as usual. And as promised, we will have some interesting analysis. And why is interesting? Is because these analyses are for the silver. The silver is one of the very interesting instruments, especially during the financial crisis period, along with the gold, obviously. And there is a lot of attention in gold and silver assets, whether to buy them long term. What is the safe haven actually? So the silver could be one of these safe haven assets, which means that there will be a long-term buying opportunity. Although now we might be experiencing a correctional move to the downside. Now here is the monthly chart. This clearly shows that at $13 per 1 troy ounce, price has formed a massive, extremely strong support, after which it broke above the resistance at $21 along with a 200 exponential moving average. And this means that the trend is becoming very bullish. But we have approached 38.2 Fips applied to the overall downtrend. Here there might be a correctional wave to the downside towards the 23.6 Fips before and if uptrend continues. Now let's move to the 4-hour chart. Now on this chart we have been discussing lately the level at $27, and this what I was expecting is some sort of rejection, and then price might be going down. This is exactly what happens. We had broken to the downside and now this level is being rejected. But look guys, what is extremely important is that 38.2 Fips from the weekly chart has been rejected cleanly along with the downtrend trend line. So this rejection is very important. Although I can expect spikes above, this will be extremely reasonable if price will attempt to spike above, and perhaps sellers will be waiting for such action. If our candle will attempt to break above but will close below this level, it could provide a very good selling opportunity. So here we might wait and see. On the other hand, price might be going down towards a few support levels. Here we have this level which acted as the resistance and then support. So this is a supply demand area which could be tested. Price might continue going up from that point onward. But let's talk now on the how price might be going down. For confirmation of this correctional move, we need to break below 26.30 on the 4-hour time frame, because here there was a rejection of the channel, and still we need to produce new lower low in order to confirm this. And maybe after that there will be this attempt to break above. So maybe we will go below, then attempt to break above, and here could be that perfect opportunity for sellers. Also the first support area corresponding with a 200 exponential moving average, if we extend it further, it will be quite in line with it. Another thing guys that says that the price might be bearish is the break below the trend line and rejection of the current resistance level. If I go to the 1-hour chart, what we see guys is extremely clean bounce of the 38.2 on the weekly time frame. This is the level taken from here, 38.2, and this is very bearish so far, but we need to break lower to confirm this and wait for the pullback in order to see some selling opportunity. Now we discussed yesterday this resistance area, which was a resistance here, support, and breakout occurred and price went up and basically rejecting it right there. So we are having rejection of this level so far, along with a clean bounce of 38.2. For now it just looks bearish, but no clear confirmation for now. So maybe a little bit of consolidation could be the case on this pair. Now if the first support area is broken, price is likely to move towards the 23.6 Fips, which also corresponds to this support area formed previously in the July 23rd and July 28th. So this is another interesting support area, and it also, if I move to the daily chart, it corresponds to the uptrend trend line. So this could be this target, also looking pretty nice as a long-term buying opportunity if price will manage to get there. We might be actually going up as well, but for this we definitely need to have a daily close about 27.44. In that case, price will most likely try to test 88.6 pips, which is the critical point for the silver, and if that level will be broken, then only then price might be going towards 50% pips at $31.7. So this scenario is also possible because the long term is extremely bullish trend, and we might be looking at it as only buying opportunity for the long term, and these are the interesting levels where to consider doing this for the silver. And let's now look on other ideas we had. Australian Swiss franc, once again guys, we corrected down to the entry point. Nothing major happened. I was hoping that this trend will continue, but no, still consolidation. There is no action, but I do expect this move to start eventually, especially considering gold and silver correction down as expected. The Euro Swiss franc also moved up but rejected this resistance area, but still I expect price to move up and perhaps break to the upside. We might see even higher levels, for example 1.1 psychological resistance. That could be the case. Australian versus dollar. Here price corrected along with Australian Swiss franc, which means that this was the Australian dollar struggling, and still expecting guys this resistance to be tested, but only as long as 88.6 support holds. So as long as price above that, this is an uptrend. Pound Swiss franc, it's in green, moving slowly. This to remind you, this was extremely good risk to reward ratio idea. And yeah, it works out pretty good. Half profit fixed, stop loss at the break even. So now it's just a risk-free trade. Canadian Swiss franc in green, half profit could have been fixed as well. Stop loss at the break even, but it is optional, of course. To secure the trade, it's always good. Now we might correct down to test one of the 50 exponential or simple moving average and only then move up. But definitely it's a bullish trend, and at some point in time I do think this resistance will be tested. Pound dollar guys, so we had stop loss at the break even, half profit fixed. So here consider this idea is done. We secured the profit, but let's follow up and see what happens. Perhaps it will continue to move up and will test eventually the resistance. I would be just very interested to see what will be happening. Now in regards to gold, it continues to move down. Along with the silver, we will see this massive correction, maybe even stronger towards this moving averages. So we could be seeing $1,700 per 1 troy ounce in the coming weeks. This is only a correctional move down. This is not a long-term downtrend as I can see, but this could be a very hard and tough correction. So stay cautious if you considering buying gold long-term. Swiss franc, Japanese yen guys. Yesterday we were talking about what might be happening after price has reached the target. It was very fast decline, as exactly as I said, it could be very fast, and it has been broken. Now this target area is acting as the resistance, and you can see that moving average was broken, and from now what will be happening is the next fips. So basically we will probably test this support and could be moving even lower. I think this is a good downtrend. This is a good opportunity for the Swiss franc Japanese yen once again to continue this decline. Just looks pretty good. Euro versus Australian dollar, idea of yesterday. Now let's see what happened. We were talking about this forward candle closing below the moving average. We had the closure below, then spike above, then closure below. So resistance clearly holding, but today look, we had a break and close above. I don't think price will be going higher. This was the very top of this move, of this correction. So now I would expect the downtrend to continue, and if we go to the daily chart, it will be important to see if there will be a close above this level, which I don't think we will see. And overall, the signal would have been triggered as the price closed below the previously made high. So rejection of the moving average signal definitely triggered. In regards to the exit, we are not so far from the stop loss, so we will just keep an eye on it. It remains valid, and we will look how it goes. But also watching this level, I don't think price will be moving any higher, although as usual guys, spikes possible. That's why we have this stop loss at this level. So that's it. I hope you really enjoyed this analysis. Sorry for it being so long, but the market is waking up slowly. There could be a good opportunities, long-term good opportunities presented soon before September or in the beginning of September. And that's where trends will begin. We will see some good, strong trends. And as usual, if you like the video, I would really enjoy to see a lot of likes. I would appreciate that. And let me know if you have any questions in regards to the silver or gold. Ask your questions, you know, post comments. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow with yet another trade idea.